Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we will discuss the law commissions and codification of laws. British law commissions codified Indian laws to simplify and unify legal practices, leading to codes such as the IPC. The British established law commissions to codify Indian laws and simplify complex legal practices, creating unified codes for civil and criminal law. Codification provided consistency and aimed to adapt the British legal principles to Indian society, leading to major legal codes like the IPC, that is, Indian Penal Code. The British India developed a structured criminal law system with codes like the Indian Penal Code and the Code of Criminal Procedure. Let's understand development of criminal law in India. These laws were intended to reduce local legal variations and provide a uniform criminal law system. The development of a structured criminal law system during British rule led to the creation of the Indian Penal Code and the Code of Criminal Procedure, bringing consistency to handling crimes. For example, suppose a company sets universal rules for employee behavior and consequences for violations, so everyone is treated fairly. The IPC similarly provided a clear framework for criminal offences, which made the enforcement of law fair and predictable. Now let's understand the development of contract law in India. The Indian Contract Act of 1872 introduced rules for legality, binding agreements, establishing clear expectations for parties involved in contracts. For example, in a business, contracts between employees and the company spell out obligations and benefits. The Indian Contract Act provided similar standards, ensuring contracts were understood, enforceable, and fair to both parties. Now let's understand the development of the law of evidence in India. The Evidence Act of 1872 standardized that standardized what could be used as evidence in court, helping ensure that trials were fair. For example, imagine an HR department setting clear rules for acceptable evidence in workplace disputes. Similarly, the Evidence Act outlined clear rules for admissible information in court, leading to more transparent legal proceedings. Now let's understand the personal laws of Hindus and Mohammedans. Personal laws govern private matters like marriage, divorce, and inheritance based on religious practices. The British allowed Hindus and Muslims to follow their own customs in these areas. For example, consider a company where each department follows different rules based on cultural customs like holidays and dress codes. The British respected religious practices and personal laws, allowing Hindus and Muslims to handle personal matters according to their beliefs rather than imposing one standard law for everyone. These topics demonstrate how the British legal framework in India evolved to form a structured and eventually unified judicial system, setting the groundwork for post independence law and governance in India. Thanks for watching. I hope you understood all the topics.